All right, you guys, we're going to be taking a look at one of my trucks you don't see very often. This is my RC four-wheel drive TF2, and I got this from some buddies when I lived in Virginia, and I bought it off them, and it had gone through several hands, from Rob to Harry, and then I ended up with it. And this is one capable truck. They were able to hit lines with this that we weren't hitting with our axials back in the day. So they put some definite time and attention into making this thing awesome. I went ahead and added an axe system to it and upgraded the servo to a reef servo. But yeah, I took it to USTE. I drove it there, had a little mishap with it falling off of my car. And yeah, so now we're just gonna take it for a little spin here around the yard. I need to see what's going on in the yard because, well, I haven't done a whole lot since last fall with the courses or any of that. So we're gonna get a look for what we're dealing with, but also kind of just show you guys this rig and kind of what it's capable of. So we're gonna check out the course first. Going through here, some of my firewood area here, go with the pallet forks here. Oh, we already high centered on there. What do you know? Might have been a little greedy on that one. Let's come where it's not quite so high. We're running it in low gear. I noticed that I am having some issues with the switching on the gears, so I'm gonna have to look into that, get a new servo. It looks like the horn is stripped out, so we're gonna get what we can out of it. Looks like we've got some weeds up ahead that we're gonna be dealing with. But what a fantastic looking truck. This thing was all blue when I got it, and then I went ahead and made a few adjustments to it. Painted the top of it black. I added some dents to the doors and that kind of stuff. You can see we got some growth here, a little bit of weed action going on. But we're gonna just go ahead and hit some of these lines. I think the 24 scale lines are actually gonna be pretty awesome for this guy, because it is a scale truck. It's more of a little bit of a, what do they call it, a dollhouse truck. Hard body. See if we can't get that metal. There it goes. We're gonna get the line. Oh, that looks so good. Got some more repairs to do to it after the mishap at USTE, but overall, she's in working order for the most part, but she's an oldie. Oh, we're gonna move some rocks here. That bumper, not gonna allow that tire to get up on there. Let's try something different here. Whoa, we're in trouble. Oh, super scale crash. We down. We down. Also, I painted the door a different color. Let's just come down off of this for a minute. We'll come a different approach. This thing has some awesome looks to it. They're a decent starter point for scale stuff, but there's a lot of new stuff out on the market now. So there's a lot more options that people are going with. But back in the day, this thing had those scale looks down. Still available. You can still get your hands on these. We'll take a look under the hood after we're done here. Yeah, see that silver door looks so good on there. In my opinion, you guys don't have to like the style of it, but I love it. Old school with the back on it, the cap on the top there, the rear. Ugh. Oh man, I remember those moments where it pivots. We are hung up. There it went. I might be careful. I don't want to roll down that hill. That'd be pretty drastic for this vehicle to go down that big of a hill. So we're gonna do multi-point turns. Steering, not one of this thing's strong suits. Turn into it, it'll go, there you go. Ah, that bumper. There, we got around it. Get up there. I needed to bump that. I'm gonna have to hit it with a little gusto here. Hung up on the shackle, there it went. Out of scale looking over here, not quite as good. We'll have to zoom in from a little further away and give you guys a little bit better look at it. Coming over these rocks here. Choosing a different line here. Keeping these tires up on things. I think we can probably start pivoting off to the right now. Coming passenger. Have to. For that bumper, I'm gonna have to hold to the. Oh. They broke a window, or would have. They would have broke a window on that one. Shattered it if they had it down, or up. This would be some cool terrain for it here, much more scale size, I'd say. Yeah, I got some cleanup to do. There's like sticks here. Get rid of that guy. Here we go. Big old log on the trail. Let's take this out of here. These tires, falling off the hill myself. That's the hill I'm trying not to go down right there. Kind of a drop off. Gathering the leaves. Keep it rolling here. See if we can get it. There it went. Come on. That back end is hung up. What do we hang up on here? That shackle? There we go. We found it. I must not be as good a driver as they were. They could take any line with this thing. I am just getting hung up. I'm just hung up on a rock on the flat ground even. So it doesn't pay to look at a camera the whole time. Oh. Oh, what was I looking at? Footage. It's a steeper approach than it looked like. I was coming in kind of all crooked and it dropped in that hole. It's tough to compare because I've been driving things like the VRD Carbon and all that now, and that's just not a fair comparison compared to the trail trucks I used to drive. That looks cool. Nice. I can see what I got to do here. There's definitely some work to be done. I like the moss that's growing, but I need to get out here with probably the flamethrower a little bit for some of the weeds, and just the sticks and all that. Flamethrower would be good. And then, yeah, I think we'll be back in business. I like to use the flamethrower versus weed killer and anything like that. See, she does pretty good on this kind of stuff. That's pretty scale. Ooh. Back tire's caught on something. That was just a lip. There. There it is. Actually want to stay lower here. Try and come up these rocks on the right. Yeah. That's some good looking footage right there, if I do say so myself. Although I was admiring it too much and did not hit a line, that's for sure. That was not a winning line, at least. I think tires are my biggest problem here. I don't have good grip. They just see them sliding off the rock there. I went for a scale looking tire for USTE, and they're just not capable on these rocks. Oh, so that might be part of my problem. All right, let's go drive it off and then we'll get a look under the hood for you guys. Show you what we're dealing with this truck. Got the winch on the front side. You can see the paint work done on it. I did mess up and I did some rusting here, but these pieces would not have rusted on the real truck. So a little bit of not scaleness there for people that really know their stuff. You can see some of the damage here on the back from when it fell off my Jeep at USTE. Take a look under the hood here. So we're rocking. Got the axe system right there, brushless. I don't know what KV we're running. What does it say in there? 1200 KV. You can see it's a 555 old reef servo in here. This is the servo that's giving out on me right here. Got to replace that, and then she'll be good to go. Anyway, guys, thanks for coming on this little journey with me, getting this guy back out for the first time in a long time. Well, I hope you guys are getting out there and hooking up some of your old RCs and getting them running again. Just having fun with the hobby like we're doing here. And man, got a lot more coming, guys. And this is just the beginning. So stay tuned, buckle up, because we're going for a ride. Have fun RCing. We'll catch you next time.